Why don't you see penguins in Britain? Because they're afraid of whales! Holy shit, is that funny. You know, as sad as these flightless birds may be, I kind of like them. I like to think that I have a lot in common with penguins. They waddle around and occasionally stumble into things. That describes about half of my waking hours right there. Unlike Purpals, I actually wanted this game to be good. Unlike defenseless kittens, penguins are, in fact, not evil. I am officially pro-penguin in this video. You know, I like to consider myself well-versed in the wide variety of video game styles and types, but occasionally I do get caught off guard a little here and there. Defendin is a tower defense game, and from a little Google research, there's already apparently a built-in audience. Wow, how interesting. There are already hundreds of these games available for free online, just waiting to be downloaded. I was curious to see what this kind of game was all about. Tower defense games are like relaxed real-time strategy titles with a collection of enemies marching along a single trail, and it is your job to destroy them all. Rather than engaging them in straightforward combat, you instead take a much less direct approach by installing stationary units that slowly knock them to pieces. These stationary units are typically towers, though they do not necessarily have to take on that aesthetic. Like a rock, paper, scissors match, certain kinds of towers are usually better against certain kinds of enemies, or just cause certain types of status effects, like slowing down enemy units, and it's up to you to balance your resources in developing the proper style of defense. I've become no master of these games, but something leads me to believe that Defendin here hardly represents anything good this genre has ever produced. This game is a dull-ass nothing. It's slow as dirt, and nothing ever really takes place. Bears and crabs crawl along the path as you watch your towers take them out, and that's about it. Last time I checked, it's not a positive quality when a game gives you the opportunity to go and balance your checkbook as you give birth to a dolphin on the toilet, all while still succeeding in the game. This game was literally putting me to sleep. Further levels start to get slightly more involved as the need to build more towers in succession steadily rises, but then none of this is any sort of fun. I imagine a more proper tower defense game would give a speed up button for when the action is low to actually get things moving when nothing of importance is happening. Defendin is like playing Lemmings without a speed up button. It's idiotic and no fun. There are probably better games like this online for free if you really feel the need to check one out. Defendin is just boring trash. Perhaps if it were free, I'd go a little lighter on it, but as it is, no, this game is just not needed. It can be blasted out of existence for all I care. Defendin also loses points for having such a retarded title, which makes me feel a little dopey every time I have to pronounce it. What did the penguin say to his lovesick friend? Don't worry, there are plenty more goddamn fish in the sea. Oh wow, is that so fucking funny? Shit. Whew! I give Defendin on the Nintendo Wii a 1 out of 10.